Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have the slipper gourd or stuffed cucumber. I'm in Heidelberg in Germany, and you can see that this is a greenhouse. However, this plant is not inside the greenhouse, it's outside. It's so amazing, especially with all those cucurbitaceae. A lot of them have such a short vegetation period that basically you can grow a lot of those rare and exotic tropical cucurbitaceous stuff also in Germany, sometimes in greenhouses, sometimes outside. Stuff like horned melon and mouse melon, and now slipper gourd or stuffed cucumber, Cyclanthera pedata. And the people who grow it say that it's basically almost like a weed. It grows up to 10 meters a year, and here they are trying to let it grow up the greenhouse because it's usually growing over all the other plants here. Well, a very interesting plant. I've never seen the plant before. I only once bought the fruit on a market in Tenerife. So this is what the plant looks like. I've seen only pictures before. Yeah, some big sprawling cucurbitaceae vine. Actually, the vine and the leaves can be eaten as a sort of spinach, so they are not toxic. Let's look at the flowers. Those are just buds. Where do we have flowering flowers? Here we have some not pollinated flower. Maybe they flower only on at specific times of the specific daytimes. Here another one which looks fully developed, but is here we have an open one finally. So this is what the flowers look like. The fruit often seem to come in twos. There are two here, two very close together here, but then only one here, one here, one here. Oh, this has been eaten by the snails. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be a rule for them to be in twos, and that would surprise me for cucurbitaceae. They don't usually grow in twos. Yeah, here are the flower clusters. Well, let's get to the fruit, and thumbs up to those great people of Handschuhsheim who are growing so many rare things in their garden. Okay, I just tried to break it by squeezing, and there is just bubbles coming out. No, as you can see, it's more or less hollow, filled with those seeds, which are actually edible, but mostly used as medicine. And to me the plant tastes like a mixture of a cucumber and a pepper. Well, not a hot pepper, but a paprika pepper. Maybe it's because it's the texture, those thin walls, those thin crunchy walls remind me a lot of peppers. Not so much bell peppers, but more those pointy oriental peppers. Yeah. Pretty much the same taste in Tenerife as in Tenerife. A mixture of cucumber and peppers. Yeah. I would say it really has a little bit of this paprika taste. Not too strong, but there is definitely some. Okay, so I can confirm, well, in Tenerife the fruit were about twice the size, but I guess they got a lot of fertilizer, and also they probably were grown inside the greenhouses with a lot of heat and fertilizer and water. But yeah, basically this fruit are like a miniature version of the Tenerife fruit. Exactly the same taste. The seeds look pretty much the same. Very interesting plants. To be honest, I would prefer to grow other cucurbitaceae. I prefer cucumbers and zucchinis and pumpkins and melons and stuff. This one, I don't know. People say that in Peru it's like a staple, a main food, but I don't know what the reason for that is. Maybe in their weather, in their climate, a lot of the other cucurbitaceae don't grow. This is really nice as a novelty, but that wouldn't be the first, the second, or the fifth cucurbitaceae I would grow. Yeah, still nice to know that it grows here in Germany. So folks, this was the slipper gourd or stuffed cucumber, this time complete with a plant. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful city of Heidelberg and its nice and great and experimental gardeners. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.